Hi friends, welcome to my channel Lakh Smiles 31. I am Sai Lakshmi. Hope you are doing well. In today's video, I am going to talk about reference line in Tableau. One of our user asked me to create a video on reference line as requested in the comment section. As promised, I started making a video on reference line today. Reference lines. Reference lines are great for comparison of values. These are horizontal or vertical lines that acts as a reference or baseline for a certain measure. For example, if you have 5 companies, let us say A, B, C, D, E, we have these 5 companies and we want to compare the annual revenue of these 5 companies. The reference line plays a major role in showing the comparison with a single line. How it is going to make an impact on our visualization, that's what we are going to see today. It helps us to find the average sales value of each company performed against the average, and it will display as a line on top of it. There are 3 types of reference lines, like three types of references. Sorry to say reference line. There are 3 types of references. One is a line, other one is a band, and another one is distribution. Let me show you how it can be done. I have the Tableau public application open already. I just opened it, and as usual I am using sample superstore data, and I have taken category and sum of sales to create a bar chart. I have taken a simple bar chart and it is ready. Now I am going to show you how a reference line can be created. I am clicking on the analytics pane and we have a reference line under custom section. I am taking that, I am selecting reference line and dragging in the table. I have selected table. So we have 3 types of scopes here. Scope is entire table, per pane, per cell. Now that we have single category, I have selected entire table, and we have sum of sales and the function is average. We have multiple functions over here: total, sum, constant, minimum, maximum, average, median. For now I am selecting average, and the computation, whatever I have selected, that will be displayed as label when I select computation, and I am selecting OK, clicking on OK. As I said, we have 3 types of references, right? Line, band, distribution, and box plot. We have 4 types of references, not 3, I'm sorry. So we have 4 types of it. Now I am going to discuss about 3 of them: line, band, and distribution. Okay. So we have the average value of 7,65,734. Since we have 3 categories, it is easy for us to compare the sum of sales and the average of sales and display it on top of it. Let me duplicate the same. Now, as I said in my previous example, in the PPT, so I said, right, if you are analyzing the annual revenue for several companies, you can include a reference line at the average sales value. So instead of several companies, I have taken several categories according to our data, sample superstore data. Now since the categories are just 3, I am going to add subcategories. Subcategory. So now we have the subcategories available. So for each and every category, since it is taken per table, based on the entire table, the scope is same. The average value is same for all of them. Now what I am going to do is, I am clicking on the analytics page, analytics pane, and clicking on a reference line. Now the pop-up has come up. Now I am selecting on per pen, and the average, instead of computation I am selecting value. So earlier I have selected computations, that's why it is displaying average over here. Now that I have selected, it will display the value directly instead of the computation selected. I am clicking on OK. So for each and every category we have different average value. That's what is the purpose of per pen. So instead of displaying the average value of entire table, it will display the average value of each and every category. Since we have selected each and every subcategory and dropped it over here, we can see the segregation of category and subcategory over here, and this average line belongs to entire table, and the other reference line which is displaying the value is related to each and every subcategory, each and every category, and it is based on per pen. Let me edit and show you again. As I said, it is displayed based on per pen. The previous value, let me show you again. I am clicking on this and right clicked and clicking on edit. Now you can see this line belongs to entire table. I clicked on OK. Now this is done. Let's see what a reference band is. I am duplicating the same. Let me rename it first. Reference line. I have named it as reference line. Now I am duplicating it and renaming it as reference band. I am clicking on the analytics page to get the option reference band. We have the reference band directly. We have three values directly. One is reference line, other one is reference band and distribution band. We have the box plot disabled over here because we don't have enough marks in the view, and there is a direct chart available for box plot over here, box and whisker plot. So we can discuss about box plot in a separate video and on other day. For now I am focusing on the reference lines or references alone. So I am going to discuss on reference band now. Now I am selecting reference band and dragging to the table. When you drag a reference band, immediately you will see this pop-up. It will ask you add a reference band per table or pane or cell. Let's discuss about cell a little later. For now I am going to drop it on the table. So what it does is, it will you know the meaning of band, right? It's a group. So the same way it will highlight the complete area, like as a group it will highlight the entire area based on the computation selected. What I am doing now, it's based on entire table, band from and band to. We have two sections over here. I am selecting average on one of them from, and the other one is maximum as usual. So both of them are sum of sales only. The value is sum of sales. The computation, both of them should be either let's say for now I am keeping it computation because to see the difference. I am clicking on OK. So when we select band, what happens is it will compare the values from average to top. I mean the maximum value will be displayed and highlighted on the top, and the average value is displayed and started and it will be displayed with the line starting from average, and the band happens from average to maximum. That means it will highlight the data from average to maximum, I mean the categories which are doing above average till maximum based on the entire table. Now I am going to edit the reference. Sorry, I'm clicking on the reference line, editing the reference band and selecting per pane option and clicking on OK. Now you see the reference band has been segregated. I mean it's not even. Earlier it was even. Let me duplicate the sheet for a better comparison. Now this is what you see when we select per pane. I have selected reference band, the previous sheet. I am going to edit and select the scope as entire table. Now you see when we select the entire table, it will consider the entire data which is available in the sheet, and it will display the average and maximum values based on the entire table. When we select per pane, what happens is it will consider each and every category and display the average value and maximum value based on top of it. When we select per pane, this is what happens. And let me edit the same and click on per cell. Let's see what happens over here. Sorry, this is confusing. I will duplicate it and show you by clearing all of them. I'm removing it. I've removed everything. Now I'm clicking on analytics page and clicking on reference band, selecting per cell. Everything else is same. I'm clicking on average now. Average, minimum, everything is same like as we did in the previous sheet. Just it's going to be the computation. If we select whatever average and maximum, the computation values will be displayed as average and average maximum together. So what I'm doing is I'm selecting on value, so the average, so it will show the individual average, which is of no use for us because individually we can find the total on top of every bar chart. So we don't need a reference line per cell or reference band per cell. So this is not going to help us in any way. That's why we don't need that scope, at least for now. When it demands, we can use it. So this is how we can use reference line and reference band. I'm duplicating the same sheet again to explain distribution band. First of all, I'll remove this reference band per cell and selecting on distribution band. So this helps us to find the average based on the percentages. At times we tend to find the percentages, right? A percentage of average like 50%, 100%, likewise and all. So we have by default 60%, 80% values over here. Now I'm going to add 50 as well and 100 as well. So you can see the average value of 50%, average value of 100%, average value of 80%. It makes our job easy without needing to write more calculations for each and everything. So we can use this function and compare the values, like know how much it is going to be for average of 50% for each and every category or subcategory. Let me edit and limit it to 2 values. That way we can read the values easily. I'm removing it, removing all values, mentioning 50 and 100. It should be displaying value, so I'm selecting value. Now we can see the 100% of average is 1,85,000 and 50% of average is 92,750. And the same way for office supplies the value is different. For technology the value is different. Likewise we can compare it against each and every category this way. So this is how we can use reference lines, bands and reference band and distribution band. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thanks for landing at my channel Laxmails31. If you like my video or like my content, please like, share and let me know in the comments what could have been better. And if you have any questions for me, do let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Have a nice day. Bye bye.